Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Come back to the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's trying the shot. First effort on goal. We've played it short. Finds himself eased off the ball. Ball's out on the left now. It's gone a long way up and away. And that's been won straight back. It over to the other flank. A real chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It back. What a throw in. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defender's on the back foot. Tries to get it forward quickly. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. There's the delivery. All the way back and they start again. Gets it upfield. And the counter is on. So it is still 0-0. Done very well to intervene. Looking to break out here. He came in hard, very hard. Just brushed off the ball there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, they could break here. Battles to win it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's found his man. And he won't reach that. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Beautifully done. Gets a good foot in there. And here's the chance to counter. Goes for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cuts it out. Forward it goes. And he's on a charge. The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
what an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in. and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Looking for space out wide. He's had a goal! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a great ball. Well read, he sorted that out. And that's been levered. Has a hit! Fence has got rid of that.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's gone for it! There's some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Brozovic. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Coman. Ruben Dias positions himself well and cuts it out. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Going through a big chance! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Mane.
Manchester really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Hoists it forward. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He wasn't being fooled. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's played forward. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Manchester are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending, dashing forward at pace. Chance to shoot!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Needed a better pass there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Maricic. Foden provides an outlet. He's got away. Brozovic. And it's Mane. Rodri. Gets it back. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. Defending was strong and firm. Manchester have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Brozovic, and here's has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That was extravagant by any standard.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
He's played him through. Timely intervention. Tried to play it through.
Yeah.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up he gets! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gets the better of his man. Manchester have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Foden. Mane. And he's surging through. It's a promising ball. And he's there to cut it out. Goes for goal! And a second time! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Coman. Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets away from his opponents. Cuts it out. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Brozovic.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Face to face, has a pop! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was a given, it always was.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's not going to make it. Brozovic. Mane. Looking to force his way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's not going to get that. Oh, that is asking for... Has a go! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koeman. Hits one! Goes for goal! Great save, that was not easy. Brozovic battles to win it back. Rodri plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. So that's it, it is all over. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Isaac! He's done very well to get to that.
Isaac simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Cuts it out. Van Dijk. Away from immediate danger. Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Isaac! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Chiesa, Isaac. Goalkeeper's ball. Isaac. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ozyakup can't get the better of his opposite number. And here's Mohamed Salah. Sticks it away. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, shooting chance! Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mohamed Salah gets the better of his man. Heads it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And that's been won straight back. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. This could spell danger. He's gone for it! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Breaks on here. And it's Salah. And it's played forward.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Done very well to intervene. Salah gets into some space. He's left his man. Striding forward, facing goal. Forward it goes. Good ball. It's Salah!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Isak did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Chiesa. Isak. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Start of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Chiesa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Samuel. Ozyakup. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's on a plate. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk sticks in a foot to win it back. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Could be thinking about a shot here. And the finish!
Well, the moans and groans from the start.
Isak! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Isak, he's through, now is he in? Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
This could fall anywhere! He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And he's cut it out. Chiesa. Has a hit! It's in! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Oh, good interception.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Played back in. Hits one! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oshikot. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Chiesa gets flagged offside. Liverpool get it back again. And it's Salah. Defending was strong and firm. It's got through to him. Isak going for goal! That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. He's found his man. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Liverpool can't seem to retain possession. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Can it... Oh, real danger here. Goes for goal! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Great reactions in front of goal, he just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Liverpool get themselves a 2-goal cushion. It's come through, striding forward, facing goal. Isak with a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Salah. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And he's away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack. He's gone for goal. And the ball's come out. And it's played forward, looking to break out here. Brought forward, what does he try from here? Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Long. Speculative strike. And it's been taken straight back. Robertson gets it back. Chiesa. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to... And the finish! Verdi. Ferrari. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up, he's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Verdi. Ferrari. Verdi. De Frel. De Frel is steaming forward. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Chelsea have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Hits one! He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Chelsea take the early advantage. Ferrari battles to win it back. Defrel plays it, fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Sassuolo really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Rather wayward.
Sassuolo have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Matic gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Berardi. It's Berardi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Hoists it forward. Timely intervention. Berardi tries to get it forward quickly. Willian. It's a good foot in there. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Samu Castillejo demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Forward it goes. Berardi. Done very well to intervene. Berardi. Right through the middle. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And he's on his way! Real chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Chelsea take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under...
And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. An act of charity gratefully received. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Back to the keeper and try something new. Ferrari. Goes for it. He scored. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Chelsea totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. Here's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Pedro Obiang. Nicely measured pass. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tolyan. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's come loose. Castillejo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's a promising ball. Chance! Has a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
They've played it short. Verdi plays it forward. Castillejo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Quick glance at goal. Hits one! In for the pieces! They've done it! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Willian. And he's away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Matic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tolyan. Chelsea get it back again. Shapes to shoot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Verdi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sassuolo are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Matic gets into the right position to intercept. Pedro Obiang. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Samu Castillejo. Belts one. Oh, terrific save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
De Frel. Forward it goes. Willian. Tolyan tries to get it forward quickly. That could spell trouble. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that is that. Sassuolo thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Sassuolo were always up against it, Peter, and a game we expected a gulf and not just a gap between the teams, and it happened.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hits one! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. Madrid have an early lead. Good start. Lulic. Parolo. Armini. It's Caicedo! Lulic. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Caicedo! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Caicedo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hoists it forward. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled. Forward it goes. Lulic.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Now it's Lulic. Caicedo. He hits it! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. That's offside. Yes, it is. How about a shot? It's Caicedo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Caicedo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Strong punch. And help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He gets past his man. Lulic. Lulic decides to play it back. Had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior. It's a promising ball. And the finish! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's got the ball, he's got the space, up he gets! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Real chance! Parolo! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Mbappe, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Madrid have it back and they can go again. And it's played forward. This could spell danger. Great challenge, time to perfection. It's come loose. Well, that had to be more accurate. Steered forward. Chance to break. And it's Caicedo. Going through. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Radu. Come back to the keeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the...
In with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Gets it back. Alexandro. That's been won straight back. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Madrid with another chance from a corner. In for a header! Wow, that's a fine save. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he's there to hoof it away. That'll be a throw-in. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a promising run he's making on the right. Gets away from his opponent. Vinicius Junior. Musacchio goes looking. He could be in here. Got a shot away. Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Driving on now. What can... He'll try from distance. Trying their luck again.
Lazio appear to be happy to try from range, but they can show more craft and invention by getting the ball in the mix-up.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Gets up to head it! Alia trying to get there. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's on his way. Armini brings the ball. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's a good attempt, but it was always going to be a long shot, if you'll pardon the pun.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Madrid have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Vinicius Junior, he's picked him out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been levered clear. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Gets wrestled off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Hudson. Played back in. Vinicius Junior. Battles to win it back. Armini. Brahim Diaz. Tries a shot! Turns and goes back. This could fall anywhere. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Lazio appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Floats one over. Lazio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Brahim Diaz! And he should have made it 4. Out to the right. He's got away. Has a hit! Keeper's got his work done. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. And that's that. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred. Tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.